Hello, I will be walking you through how to grow your own microgreens. First, you can either cut the plastic container in half to have two different sections, or you can skip this step. It really doesn't matter. But then you'll want to run the brown cocoa fiber mat under warm water for about 30 seconds, and make sure to get both sides really well. Then, once that mat is damp and wet, you'll want to place it in the shallow part of the plastic container. And then you'll gently sprinkle your seeds over the mat evenly. You can kind of brush them if you need to with your fingers to spread them out a little bit more. Once the seeds are all on the mat, you'll want to get some water on your fingers and then kind of sprinkle it onto the seeds, which will help them germinate. After that, you'll take the other part of the plastic container and put it on top of the mat and the other part to create a dome, and then you'll place that in a cupboard or a dark spot for about 3 days. After that, the microgreens should look something like this in the video. You'll then remove them from the cupboard and take the lid off so that they can start to grow like normal plants would. And put them in a well-lit area or near a window so they get optimal light. And they will start growing for about 10 days, and so you want to water them every day. You do this by gently lifting up a corner of the mat and then pouring some water in the bottom tray. Don't add too much because you only want it to come up about halfway up the mat. But this should be done every day to ensure that they're well watered and can grow and be big and strong. After about 10 days, they should look something like this in the video, and you're ready to harvest them. You can do this with a pair of scissors or a knife, but you'll want to pinch some and then cut just above the mat and then put them in a container to store. Another option is you can make sure that there's no water in the tray and the mat's not very wet, and you can just hold it on an angle and just snip right above the mat as well. These will last in the fridge for a couple days, or you can eat them right away. I hope you enjoy.